the onions are here disguising themselves. Okay. I had another. He's Matt Connarton runs a radio station in Manchester, New Hampshire called WMNH. No, WMNA. Is it WMNA or WMNH? It's one of those stations. WMNH. Yeah, I think that's it. Or WMNH. WMNH. Uh, uh, and he didn't want to give me a job. So that's all I want to say. He didn't want to give me a job at the radio station. And right now, I just hid his comments. So even if he does say something, nobody will be able to listen to it. But he's my enemy. And he's not allowed to come here. Neither is Billy Painter, who's a Brokeback Mountain, half a fag cocksucker who takes it up the ass at Brokeback Mountain. I got enemies. And I like enemies. I want more enemies. I don't want less enemies. I want more fucking enemies. But the kind of enemies I want are related to the show. Not because they're a gang called the Nobody Likes the Onions. You know, none of that. I don't need that kind of enemy. A gang enemy that's mocking me. Trying to make me look ridiculous. Lying to me like the Onions do. I don't need those kind of enemies. I don't know. Well, I'm getting a little tired. But, look, I'm glad I got Papa back. Because that's the only thing that meant anything to me. I felt that this guy was a good guy. I felt that this guy was legit. And when he told me he wasn't going to bother with me anymore, it really hurt my feelings. Because maybe I got a legitimate guy out there. And, it's a shame that this gang has brought nothing but confusion and all kinds of shit. And, and they're happy. They're happy that they tried to fuck with me. But they don't understand that you can fuck with me all you want. You ain't going to win. You're not going to fucking win. I'm going to win. I've been in radio for over 50 fucking years on CB radio. And if I know how to handle myself. I'm your fucking nightmare. I'm somebody you don't want to mess with. If I had a chance to fuck you up, I would. But I can't because I don't want to go to prison. I don't want to go to jail. So I'll do it here. I'll match you up. You think you could out-curse me? Let's find out. You think you could out-talk me? Let's find out. You think you're better than me? Let's find out. Let's find out. Because I'll put the ass whooping on you like you've never. Not even your mama's going to recognize you. I'll put such a fucking ass whooping on you cocksuckers. So that's all I got to say right now. I'm glad I got Papa back in the fold of things. I don't know what to say because I'm so sick and tired of being sick and tired. Because the onions are here disguising themselves. No, listen. As long as they're a gang, as long as they look them up, they have a YouTube channel, NobodyLikesOnions.com. I'm going to repeat that. NobodyLikesOnions.com. They have a website. They're an organized gang. And they've been pulling this shit for years on people like me. Picking on me for no reason. And, and, interfering with my show, uh, jamming up my studio line. I couldn't even get people to call into my show. I don't listen. I'm not crying over spilled milk. I'm really not. I just telling it like it is. That we don't deserve to be harassed. We don't deserve to be picked on. We don't deserve it. I'm out here as an artist. And I'm here to make great content. You know, I'll tell you what they did one day. This was the most stupidest thing. They knew where I lived because they're stalkers, right? So I said, I don't care. Come over. I got something for you, right? Anyway, we'll leave it as that. You know what they did, Papa? They delivered groceries to the front of the door entrance, not my apartment, the front door of the entrance of the building. Onion powder. What else is made? Onions. Anything that had to do with the word onion, whether it was a vegetable or it was anything that had the word onion, right? That had the word onion. Yeah, I know that. And I did call the cops on one of the guys who I knew. I knew his full name, Steve Curran, who lived in the Baja region of California, you know, the desert. And actually, I just didn't like the guy because he was a dumb, big fucking asshole. But I knew his name and I knew approximately where he was from. So I called the cops and they told him to cut the shit. And that was good enough for me.